Are you moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're having trouble picking between two homes? Well, I'm going to take you into two homes, same neighborhood, different prices. We're going to compare both of them, and we're getting started right now. My name is Eli Magids, and I'm a real estate advisor here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding suburbs of Charlotte and South Carolina, specializing in luxury homes, new home builds, and custom home builds. But most importantly, I am your realtor with heart. I am not trying to sell you a house, but I'm here to help you find a home and the lifestyle that you and your family are going to love. If you think that you and I are a good fit, I'd love to hear from you. My contact info down below. So I'm working with a couple from England, awesome couple. They have 3 gorgeous kids. They are now renting here in Charlotte, but they're looking for their forever home. I went into 2 homes in the same neighborhood, actually in one of the suburbs here in Charlotte. I'm going to show you what the insides look like, and we're going to go through the pros and cons of both of them. So house number 1 is a luxurious abode at about 7,500 square feet. Big enough for you, your family, your extended family, their extended family, friends, neighbors, people that you meet at the supermarket. You get the deal. Very big house. House is really beautiful. Custom home. Beautiful kitchen, although when I look at the kitchen, I feel that there could be an upgrade in the countertops for sure. They should be upgraded to like a granite at this point. This house is currently selling for $1.975 million. Master bedroom is beautiful. Master bathroom also beautiful. Could use a little bit of updating. This house was built in 2007. So you have to take that into account, that it's a 2007 house. Well, not an antique and not an old house by any stretch of the imagination. Some of the systems, if they are original, may need some tending to. Just pointing that out. A beautiful open great room leading to a great outdoor space with a gorgeous pool, a beautiful fire pit, very, very beautiful backyard. However, as my client pointed out, there is absolutely no grass in their backyard for the kids to play on. So the whole backyard is essentially pool. It's private, but it's just pool. Kids are young, they're 3, 9, and 11. So we need a backyard. Now the neighborhood does have open space that they could use. They have a front yard, but it's not the same as having some grass in the backyard. Upstairs, the bedrooms are massive. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs. It's a 5-bedroom house. 4 bedrooms upstairs. Master is down. They are massive. They're big. They have their own bathrooms. And there's a ginormous bonus room. Essentially, this house, in my opinion, very, very well priced for what it is at $1.975 million. At that square footage, I think that it is very fairly priced. Now, we are in a market that's a little bit softer than it has been. Might be some negotiation room there so that we can upgrade the kitchen and one of the bathrooms downstairs. So that's house number 1. Then we went into house number 2. Same neighborhood, same school district, same everything, except this one was built in 2017. You're not gonna have the same concerns about your air conditioning and your roof, some of the appliances. You get the idea. It's a newer home. It's also a custom home. This home is 4,200 or 4,300 square feet. So much, much smaller than the other one. 3,000 square feet smaller, and yet about $500,000 cheaper. Now going into this house, you do have the brand new kitchen. You have a very beautiful outdoor space. It's about 1.5 acres, plenty of greenery. No pool. Master bedroom is beautiful. Master bathroom is updated. You've got a standalone tub. A very, very nice bathroom. The house is very, very beautiful. However, it feels a little bit dark. The bedrooms upstairs are not as large, and you have to expect that with a 4,200 square foot house. versus a 7,500 square foot house. And back in New York, I lived in a 3,000 square foot home, and we felt the house was huge. Here, what happens is a small house, let's say is 4,200 square feet, and then you walk into a 7,500 square foot home, you walk into the 4,200 one, and it feels tiny. The upstairs bedrooms are smaller, the house felt a little darker, and although it was a custom home, it didn't really have that same custom feel as the first home that we went into. This home has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 1.5 acres. The other one had 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 3 half bathrooms. So now we're going to compare the 2 houses. Which one is the better deal? Which is the one that I would suggest? Now, depending on what size of a home you want, price point, that will help you make the decision. However, there are extenuating circumstances here. The $1.5 million house on 1.53 acres is right next to a fairly major street, and you definitely hear the road noise. You hear it outside, you hear it inside. In addition, right across the street from this $1.5 million home is a new luxury custom neighborhood being built. And that one has taken off like hotcakes and has sold very, very well. Building is going to start there very, very shortly. I'd say within the next month or so. So you're going to have 2 or 3 years of building out a brand new luxury neighborhood across the street. You're on a road. My opinion, this is not a house that I would recommend for anybody, just because of those 2 factors. Now, 6 months ago, this house would have been under contract already in the first day with multiple offers. 6 months later, I think it's overpriced. The first house, definitely priced within range. I think there's a little room there probably, and it does need some updating. Out of the 2 homes, for me, if you can afford the 1.975, for me, it's a no-brainer. Now, my client didn't like either one. Reminded her of old school English homes and was looking for something a little bit more contemporary, so the search continues. So, even 2 homes, $500,000 price difference. The cheaper one, definitely not worth it. The more expensive one, probably worth the money. So when you and I are out shopping for homes, and if we have a choice, like we have a choice of 2 homes right now in this one neighborhood, this is what we do. We take the pros and the cons of both homes, the neighborhoods, locations, see what you like, and we somehow reach a decision. And then we negotiate. If you're looking for a home in the Charlotte metro area, luxury home, new home, or a custom home, and you think we are a good fit, love to hear from you. Contact information is down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until we see each other again, next time.